Hey guys, welcome back to another coffee and a chat. I hope this works. So I've stepped out onto the front porch. Can you hear all that traffic noise? Yeah. We used to live in the country, but yeah, town's moving out to be our neighbor. So we've got construction all around us. Three major housing developments going in, one on the right side of our property, let me see, right, left, whatever, one on the east side of our property, one on the west side of our property, and one across from our property and just down a couple of lots. So lots of changes, lots of traffic, lots of noise, and I'm trying to get some canning done. There's so much to do. Got one of our daughters here with us for a few weeks, and she's been helping me get some things done. We got the living room rearranged yesterday and cleaned up, and a million more things to do, and I just keep running out of steam. So I just needed to take a minute. I just got the canner full and waiting for it to, don't worry, it's a hot water bath. It's not a pressure canner. I wouldn't have my eyes off of it if it was. But it's slowly coming up to temperature, and so I have a few minutes while I wait, and I thought I'd just take those few minutes and say hi to you guys, see how you're doing, because I know I've been absent a lot lately. I know other people have channels, and even though they've got their homesteads with their animals and way more than what Marvin and I have, they still manage to get these videos out all the time, and they even edit theirs, make them look really good, put music in the background, not the whatever it ends up being like I do. But yeah, we don't have, a bunch of kids at home helping do things, and we're not in our 40s anymore. We're slowing down, and we're just trying to keep up best we can with what we've got. So I just want to take a minute here to just check in with you guys, because there's a lot of people going through a lot of things. A lot of things, hard things. I've had a couple of heartbreaks myself, which I'll probably be doing a video on one of those here soon. I'm just trying to pull myself together so that I can share, because I've lost a very significant friend in my life, my one childhood friend that we've stayed in touch all these years, and she very unexpectedly passed away. So I'm still trying to pull myself together on that and wrap my head around it. And when somebody's been there almost every day of your life for almost, it's, when I lost my parents, it was like they've been there every day of my life, my whole life. And this friend of mine, she had been there, almost every day of we'd been friends since we were 9 years old. So, and we've stayed in touch all these years, gone through stuff together. I told her sister when she called to tell me, and I had said that, I loved her sister so much that I gave birth to my first child on her birthday. So, which I did. Didn't really plan it that's way. It's the way it happened, but it made me really happy that it was on her birthday. So anyway, we're all going through things. Lots of death still. And I know there's going to be more, and I'm not the only one out there saying, you know what, guys, stuff's coming. It's going to get hard. I listened to the news last night, and they said, prices have come down, and the economy's getting so much better. And, Marvin and I both laughed, and we were like, hey, what economy is that? Where do they live? Because we want to go there. Because I had $100 to spend at the grocery store. So I went and got as much, what I could. 2 bags of groceries. 2 bags. And some puppy chow. The cheapest puppy kibble I could get. And I add other stuff to it, so it's pretty good. But it's just, yeah, it's a killer. And then I got a notification on my phone that my electric bill's ready. Yeah, I looked at that, thinking it was going to be down because we keep lessening our use of electricity. We keep, and you guys, it is more than triple what it should be. And it's not a mistake. It's just that's what is happening. And if you're one of those people that nothing's changed for you and everything's good, congratulations, enjoy it while it lasts. But I'm finding more and more people that are going, yeah, it's not good. We're really struggling. And I know where we live, there's a referendum they're trying to get passed to do some things in our school district. And I have no problem with that, except the amount they want is atrocious. I can't afford it. And my neighbors, they can't afford it. A few of us were talking about it the other night, like, if this thing passes, it could make it possible for some people not to be able to keep their home, because it's going to increase the taxes that much. Oh, and on top of that, we don't even know how much, because they just reassessed all our properties, and we don't know what the new value is yet. So it's not going to be figured on what our old property value was, but it's on the new. So there's lots of things going on, and it would be really easy to just sit there and say, I give up. I can't do this. I don't know what to do. Everything's going to fall apart. But some things probably are going to fall apart, because that's what's going to happen. But I have peace through it all. And I'm not sitting there going, oh, I'm sure that I'm just going to have no problems. It's not going to affect me, or, it'll just all be there. No, I know it's going to be hard times, because sometimes that is life. A lot of people say things, about, oh, you just, all you got to do is claim it, or, or God wouldn't make his people go through, I don't know. I've heard some sermons and some stuff lately that I keep reading the scripture that they're trying to preach out of, and I'm not seeing what they're saying. I think that sometimes we want certain things to be true, and that we will take scripture, put a twist on it to interpret it the way what we want it to mean, not what it necessarily really does mean, or what it's really saying. And I was talking to Marvin about some of it the other night, just about, people that are kind of struggling because, they have this belief that they can just, they'll just speak it into existence, or they'll just have a positive attitude, and it'll bring positive. There goes my cousin. Well, it's really Marvin's cousin, but I claim him. Honking at me, driving the school bus. But I know that, that there's people that, they've been taught some of these things, and it's not turning out that way. And so Marvin and I were kind of talking about it, and I said, I wonder what Job would think if people were saying, because that's kind of what his friends did to him. And soon Job is coming up in my Bible reading, and I'm looking forward to reading through it again and looking for some other things while I'm looking, and for what it must be like to have been Job. But anyway, that's not what I was really wanting to get at in this video. I've had lots of people saying, well, we know things are getting bad. They're feeling it. When bad stuff happens, then we're going to go do this. Then we're going to go do that. And Marvin and I, Sunday, we had gone down in the truck to the river to sit for a little bit. Had our daughter with us, and we just went down there to just kind of sit and talk and reminisce, because so many things have changed. And a couple showed up, and they were getting ready to go out in their kayaks and go crabbing and stuff, and pretty sure they're not believers. We had enough conversation with them to figure that out. but they are very concerned about the state of the world and the things that are happening, and and they believe that there's a lot of stuff that is happening that is meant to make us fail, and and there was I couldn't argue with a lot of the things they were saying. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm right there with you. But they were like, okay, so we've got this, and this in order, and so we're just going to wait, and then when the poop hits the fan, as my friend says, then we're going to take off and we're going to go, we've got this off-grid place and everything. You guys, this is what I want to say to you. If you wait until the storm hits to try to implement your safety precautions, it'll be too late, because everybody's going to be trying to do that. If you think that's when you're going to leave town, everybody's going to be trying to leave town. Don't wait. If you have a pantry, a survival pantry, be eating out of it now. Be eating that food now. Be already doing those things now, so that when stuff shifts, it doesn't upset you. It doesn't knock you upside down, and you're not going, oh, we need this, or we didn't think about that. You're already practicing. You get what I'm saying? So talk to the Lord. Listen to what he's saying to you. And if he's saying make a change now, make it now. Don't say, well, it's really not that bad yet. It'll be okay. Because if you wait, it could be too late. So just wanted to put let's have some common sense. And again, are you reading the Word? Are you talking to Jesus? Are you building that relationship with him? Because I know I need him, and I know you do too. Okay, with that, I see my beautiful Marvin, my marvelous Marvin, has just pulled in from wherever he's been doing whatever he's doing, and I need to go check my canner. So I love you guys. I hope you're having an awesome day, and that you're just pressing in to get closer and closer to Jesus, because that's where we need to be. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later.